It's dark outside, but it's light in here. Chanuka, Chanuka's
Shavua Tov, Good Bach, Chanuka Sameach, and?
Hanukkah.
And Chodesh Tov.
Chodesh Tov.
Because today was Rosh Chodesh, but really it was the last day of the month of Kislev. Tonight is the second day of Rosh Chodesh, which means it's the beginning of the month of Teves. You know, it's interesting that Hanukkah is the only holiday that goes from one month into a second month. We have holidays in Tishrei and Sivan and Nisan and Adar, but Hanukkah starts in Kislev and continues into Teves. Now what's interesting, listen to this. Chazal give a special sign, what's called a zodiac or a siman in Hebrew, for each month. So for example, the siman of the month of Adar is a fish. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more when Adar comes along. Anyone know what the siman is for the month of Teves that begins tonight? The siman, the zodiac sign for the month of Teves, is a gedi. What's a gedi? A goat. What does a goat have to do with the month of Teves and the end of Hanukkah? Why should we be thinking about goats starting tonight? Let me tell you what. Who picks what it is? It's Chazal explained it to us that it's a Masorah that we have, a tradition that we have. That somehow the month of Teves has to do with a goat. You know what's special about a goat? Listen to this. Imagine that you are walking along and you see a huge cliff or a huge mountain. And you would love to get to the top of the mountain because it looks like on the top there's a nice place to live, or there's nice grass, or there's nice trees, or it looks like a safe place. Most animals, when they see such a huge mountain, it's impossible to go up. So you might be able to look up and see that it looks nice, but it's no really way to get there. But what does a goat do? A goat has the special power to be able to basically walk up cliffs and up mountains. Have you ever seen those pictures of those goats who are somehow standing on like the side of a cliff? It looks like there's nowhere to stand, but they're so incredibly balanced, and they dig their hooves in, and they lean towards the mountain, and they're able to stand. But even a goat can't just walk straight up the mountain. That's impossible. So how does a goat get up to the top of the mountain? It goes one way, and then it walks back, and it walks forth, and it walks back, and eventually, with a lot of super hard work and balance and patience and determination, the goat can make it to the top of the mountain where almost no other animal can. The month of Teves is usually the coldest month of the year. It's cold and dark. It's the winter. And sometimes looking ahead, it looks like there is an impossible mountain to climb. How are we going to make it through? How are we going to stay strong? How are we going to stay happy? How are we going to bring light to this dark winter? And we remind ourselves that we take the light of the Chanuka candles, and like the goat, we know there might be a long road ahead, but we're going to go slowly back and forth, a little bit at a time. Keep our eye on the top of the mountain, but stay strong and patient and determined. Like the goat, we too can make it to the top of the mountain. So Chanuka Sameach, Shavua Tov, Chodesh Tov, and have a great